First of all, if you're running around singing a song about how you need to bow down bitches, and then you want to talk about empowering young girls, there is only one word that sums you up. Classy! Oh no, and hypocrite. Hypocrite sums you up too. So in case you haven't heard, Sheryl Sanberg has a new campaign where she's out to ban the word bossy. And the reason for banning the word bossy is because while she was growing up, she was called bossy, and a high percentage of young girls, when they enter middle school, do not want to go into leadership roles because they feel they will be perceived as bossy, and they would rather be perceived as nice and kind and happy and friendly. There is absolutely no common sense behind this entire campaign. None. So instead of teaching girls and boys from a young age to not care what people think, because that would make more sense, the idea behind this is, let's ban a word, because if we don't call you bossy, that'll make you feel better, that'll make you go into leadership roles, and there's no other word anyone else will call you to try to put you down. There's nothing else that'll try to shatter your self-esteem. And because this campaign makes absolutely no sense, we pretty much know it comes from someone who works at Facebook. If you really want to have young girls and boys in more leadership roles, and you want them to detract from what others say about them, why don't you just follow my campaign? It's called the I-Don't-Give-A-Fudge campaign. You don't give a fudge. You do whatever you want to do. You do you, whether it be writing, poetry, biotech, stem cell research, astrophysics, marine biology, painting, graphic design, whatever it is you are into, you do it. And you just, who cares if someone says something shitty to you? You don't care because it's part of the I Don't Give a Fudge campaign. Oh, someone was nasty to you? Don't care. Oh, someone says something shitty about you online? Don't care. You should just, the whole point of life is not caring about that person over there or that person over there unless they're a cat. But that's why I think too Sheryl Sanberg is a troll. Instead of having a self-esteem campaign, the ban a word campaign is a much better idea at coming off as ludicrous and to get people upset about her ludicrous notion and to get people upset about her nonsense. It does make a lot of sense that she would push banning a word in 2014. You really want to know what was empowering when Hillary Clinton was running for president the first time around against Barack Obama, and on Weekend Update it was Tina Fey and Amy Poehler, and they were basically for Hillary Clinton. And you know, a lot of people had spouted that she was a bitch, and they were throwing out this word in a negative connotation about how, you know, she's a woman running for office, and, you know, the highest office in the land, and how she's unqualified, how I do not know, and she's a bitch. And Tina Fey and Amy Poehler used that word, and they said, yeah, she is a bitch, because bitches get shit done. And they took that word back, and they didn't use it negatively. They owned it, and they rebranded it, and they recreated it. If someone calls you bossy, you need to sing the song Applause by Lady Gaga. Just start singing applause. Just take the word and re-own it. There's nothing wrong with being bossy. There's nothing wrong with saying, I know what I want and I'm out to get it. There's nothing wrong with that. But that's my point. If you ban one word, how many words are we going to end up banning? You can't ban stupidity. I wish we could. Facebook is a prime example of that. Maybe she should go fix the stupidity on Facebook first, but you just can't. If anything, empower girls and boys to say, I don't give a fudge. I don't care. Who cares? Because if the whole thing is their self-esteem is in tatters, then build them up. And that's it. And that's why I say she's a troll, because that's exactly what she's doing. She's trolling all of the internet with the Ban Bossy campaign because she knows we're gonna hate it. She knows exactly what she's doing. Ugh, she needs to go away. She needs to lean back. Who sung that? Big Pun? Somebody has a song for her. Also, can we stop glorifying Sheryl Sanberg? And can we do that? Because let's try that. Alright, you guys, that's it for me. To quote the greatest show on earth, live long and prosper. And let me know, are you for the Ban Bossy campaign or are you for the I-Don't-Give-A-Fudge campaign? Because I'm recruiting. I am recruiting. I want you. See you next time. Bye. Poke. You know who didn't give a fudge? You know who didn't give a fudge? Captain Janeway. Janeway didn't give a fudge. She didn't give a fudge. Best Star Trek captain ever. She wouldn't be banning this word. No. She'd be empowering it. Hello, children. I have never actually made a video from this room before, so I thought I'd take you in here. This is actually my living room, and